Mike Perlack here to entertain you with the help of Tony Banks. You are the lion. You are the lion of symmetry. Actually, Tony Banks did the music, but I don't know what to do. I forget the guy's name, but the singer from Styx, Mr. Roboto. I know you kids know that song. Mr. Roboto. So anyways, he sings the song, but Tony Banks does the music. The Lion of Symmetry. I just love the title, and the music's awesome too. Well, with Tony Banks at the keyboard, how could it not be? Tony Banks of Genesis. Hello. Well, I felt obligated to get one out there. I hate winter. Mom, you were right. We should have moved to Arizona years ago. I hate winter. I mean, it wasn't so bad until this past week. It got cold again. But when it wasn't cold, I was getting a lot of stuff done. Going back to my original plan, now that I can afford it, and I had to get a small storage facility. I have to organize my things, but I need physical space to do that. So sue me. Anyways, it's also going to help my sister out because, yeah, I won't even go into their apartment. Walk around that place. Anyways, it's going to benefit, I know it'll benefit me, and I think it'll benefit my sister as well. So I'm going to get a storage facility. Well, not only that, I got, since my father died and my mom's boyfriend passed away, I got boxes of their stuff to go through. And you can't live your life surrounded by boxes. You can't. So it was always my original plan to keep one storage facility. During the move, I had three, I'll admit. I was storing a car, my first car, 62 Chevy. I'm not going to go into details here. You can go back in my video catalog on this channel. You want to know more about that. But I did have three storage units at one point in the past. But when I moved, it was financially mandatory that I eliminate all three of them, even though my original plan was to keep one of them because I knew I needed this space to sort through my things. And I need space to do that. My things are important to me, so sue me. This was before the 2 jobs and the promotion, so now I can comfortably afford one storage unit. And like I said, my sister will benefit from it as well. So, speaking of the passing of my mom's boyfriend, I found myself keeping his Hot Wheels stuff separate from my Hot Wheels stuff. I'm not really mixing his Hot Wheels stuff with mine. In my mind, it's like, oh, this will just make it easier to give it all back to him when I see him next time. Now, intellectually, I know that's not going to happen. But I guess it's like that old song from Men at Work. Can there be peace between the heart and the brain? Colin Hayes. I saw him once. I met him once. Yeah, he's got that wild, wandering eye. But I'll come to my senses soon enough, and I'll figure out what's what and what has cash value and what I am willing to part with. And anyways, also going to do a video at some point talking about my father's legacy, primarily his poetry that we found in some of these boxes. My sister says he might have wrote it to our mother, but whether or not that's true, I don't know. But we did find some interesting stuff on there. It's like every aspect of his life, he needed somebody, even if it was a stranger, to hold his hand through whatever he was dealing with. And my sister shared a memory pertaining to him, where my father says that my neighbors don't understand when I say to Annie, the collie dog that he had, when I say chase my fist, Bitch! The neighbors don't understand. I'm playing with my dog. But I'll probably do a video and call it My Father's Legacy and read some of the poetry, I guess, that we found. I learned from Kirk Cameron's podcast that apparently they're re-releasing the Lord of the Rings movies. Remember? The one ring to rule them all. But they're re-releasing the Lord of the Rings movies in the theater. And I thought, I missed out seeing those in the as much as I love them now. I actually didn't know what they were or wasn't aware of the story back when they were at the theater originally. So that might be the one thing that brings me back to the theater. And if it is financially successful, you'll probably start to see more and more older movies coming back to the theaters because they can't make any money on the new crap. I can totally see that happening. Well, anyways, it's about time. I got to take these Christmas decorations down. So I wanted to do an unboxing of this box that has been sitting here behind me for the last couple of videos. Quite some time. Not all those were Christmas cards. Some of them were sympathy cards because my father passed away. But and then a card from it was basically my 20-year gift from my employer. I know what's in it, but you don't. So, until now. Whoa! A bigger cardboard box. How about that? It's actually a professional quality keyboard up to this point. I just had junk ones that I found at the Goodwill. But, well, going forward with this channel, I'll try to make good use of it. Where I work, a lot of the equipment that we use is specifically the fork trucks, are Mitsubishi, which always reminds me of a Norm Macdonald joke. The Reverend Jesse Jackson will not comment on the corporation known as Mitsubishi. Not because he has anything against the company. He just can't find enough intelligent-sounding words that rhyme with Mitsubishi.